And we're rolling! Hello and welcome to our Space Cowboys one-shot. I am Sam Brazier, I'll be your GM today. Joining me is...
Alexander Anselmo.
Nico Selke.
Ibis Brantley.
LJ Martinez.
Emma McCrory.
Jack Matthews.
Alright, so let's just jump right into the one-shot. We see space, the final frontier, has been settled. It's not really much of a frontier anymore. There's people kind of dotted about all over the place. Mars has been pretty much fully settled. It's like a little Earth now. We see some, there's like space kind of traffic lanes, kind of like, in some areas it's like bumper to bumper spaceships just kind of like chugging along towards their destinations. But we see, what? We already have a question. How's it going?
There's traffic in space?
Yeah, exactly.
What? How?
It's space capitalism.
Like,
Obviously,
how do you
there's
pay-
traffic in space.
Inflation is crazy.
How do you pave roads in space?
It's a Futurama kind of bit, where it's like, it's a bit of a satire, if you will. But we see moving, like breaking out of one of these space lanes and moving along. We have a ship, a bit of a rust bucket. And we have a crew that we are about to see inside of it. Now, I asked our crew if they could name the ship, which you guys have dubbed it Crash. Not the Crash, no last name, this is just Crash. So, as Crash drifts along through space, there's maybe like an engine that'll sputter every once in a while. This thing is in need of some repairs. We sort of zoom in to the front window of the windshield of Crash here, and we see someone at the pilot's seat. Jack, would you like to introduce your character?
Hi there. I'm Quasar Gargle Blaster. Now, Quasar is a lot like... I'm gonna stop doing my character voice. Quasar is a lot like your normal Spike Spiegel Han Solo type badass bounty hunter, but now he's in his 40s, is off the deep end, and is just a massive alcoholic. Quasar should not be driving the ship right now, but he is, because if he doesn't, he gets quite irate. So Quasar looks, he's wearing like a blue kind of like trench coat, very futuristic. He's got like always wearing a pair of sunglasses because he's like almost consistently internally hungover. He's got scars covering his arms and his face from his various combats. He does not always shoot first. In fact, he's known to always shoot last.
Is he a nice guy?
He's a nice guy, but he's just kind of an annoying drunk. But yeah, futuristic clothing, very well-kept hair. I don't know why it's well-kept. I think he, put some spray in it that just keeps it,
It's the future.
That way. It's
they,
the future!
They got hairspray that just works.
You just wake up and it looks good. My character looks moments away from a divorce. He looks very... kind of like he's trying to keep it together. He's got very sad eyes, but you can't see because he's wearing sunglasses. And that's Quasar.
All right, so you are driving the ship, like you said, you're maybe not completely there, but you're doing your best. You guys got a signal that came in with a message asking if anyone needed some bounty hunter, to request your bounty hunting work. And so, let's see, would anyone else be probably near the helm with Quasar?
I feel like my character would be.
All right, well, Emma, would you like to introduce your character?
All right, so we have rugged Gargle Blaster right there, dealing with the ship, and next to him, I'd like to think there is a section with like a swivel chair. Everything looks weirdly changed or altered, blinking lights, and she's intently watching Gargle Blaster. You see Diana Comet. She is in this little 60s spacey outfit, retrofuturism at its finest. She's got a beehive, white headband, crazy eyeshadow, and go-go boots on in space. Definitely a little bit out there for the rugged team, but sitting sort of adjacent to it, hand on like a communicator, and she's just like,
Oh, Captain.
Fucking traffic. Why is there traffic in space? Move your ass, idiot!
Oh,
Sorry. What's the deal?
Why? It seems that that we're going to be needed for bounty hunting. We're daring pioneers. Why?
Gargle Blaster looks at like another empty bottle and like throws it, which like you definitely should do in a spaceship.
Yeah, like, it sort of cracks. Yeah, like it's like
is
a
it like
console. It's sort of like this console actually lights up a bit, and you kind of hear this like voiceover coming over the like, I wish you wouldn't do that all the time.
What's this? What's
This
name?
is your onboard AI system. This is your geopositional unit for navigation, or gun, that comes in and.
Gun, shut the hell up. You are a machine. I am your master.
Okay, but you are on me right now, so maybe you should keep it together.
Maybe
Quasar.
you should take a shot and take a fucking chill pill.
I
dude.
cannot ingest alcohol.
This fucking guy. Also, I put fuel in you like every day. Okay, that counts.
Captain Gargle Blaster, you know we talked about equality. It's the future, you know.
An AI does not count.
I
On
wish
space
I
fleet,
got-
everyone counts.
I wish I got fuel every day, but whatever.
We are poor.
Oh, Gun, you know I'd take care of you better if only we had more resources. Everyone's welcome here.
You want to pay for the expensive fuel yourself?
Well, of course we can pay for it. Why, if we just outsourced our work, why, we could find peace across the galaxy.
Outsource to what? To where?
To everyone. Why? World peace is so easy, Captain Gargle Blaster. I'm surprised we haven't achieved it already.
Over to the side,
Takes us away.
LJ, would you like to describe like where you think your character would be on the ship?
Parker's probably just somewhere in like a dusty corner asking Gun, like, so Parker's probably just has like a good chunk of just the wall like open, and she's working on Gun, or like Gun's AI in particular, and she's kind of covered in oil at the moment just because this thing is dirty because somebody won't take care of it properly. And she's talking with Gun at the time. She's like, all right, darling, what do you need over here? Anything in particular that I can fix? From what I heard from that crash earlier, I imagine you were dealing with something with that dumbass.
I believe there is alcoholic liquid currently seeping into the starboard console.
This dumbass has a name and can hear you. Just on the comms.
Yeah, what does Parker look like?
Parker has frizzy red hair. Is currently in like what most people would see as like a mechanic jumpsuit. At the time, it's just instead of like cloth, it's leather because future. So it's a little tight and uncomfortable, but you know, we working with that. Like I said earlier, she has oil just about everywhere on her hands. And yeah, that's about it. She has scars like somewhere around her face and and you'll see her like itch her neck a lot, but there's no reason for it. And that's about it. So she closes up the wall from where it is and she just grumbly stands up and she's like, well, if this dumbass would actually do his fucking job in taking care of his ship, I wouldn't be calling him a dumbass now.
My job is to fly the ship, goddammit. I don't need to take care of it. That's y'all's job.
Oh, no, we're all very important on this ship.
Right, Gun? So sorry you're leaking again.
Of course.
I do promise we'll take care of it. And then she looks into a camera that doesn't exist.
Comet, I swear to God, I see you talking to the wall again. I'm gonna put a face on it.
It's just very important to let the walls know that we're present. I mean, what if there's a camera? We're daring pioneers, Parker. We need to be camera ready.
There. What was that about a bounty?
Oh, yes, Captain. So it appears that there's a bounty,
What does she read on the communicator?
So, well, I'll actually say let's go ahead and get to the rest of the crew and see what they're doing before we get to the mission. So,
I'm just trying to like
Yeah.
move away from whatever the fuck Ahmed is talking about.
yeah. Well, so yeah, I think also another technically savvy person on the ship, and like you could say probably what they'll be doing. But Ibis, do you want to go ahead and describe your character for us?
Yes, so Relgar is a Drugar or Grey Dwarf, 4'1", very tiny. They're probably working, tinkering on small projects that people can't quite see. They kind of like to keep it private so that the finished project can be like a big surprise and like show it off to everybody, right? So they're tinkering, kind of trying to ignore the conversation. Usually she's very talkative and wants to like be involved and like make fun of people, right? But she's in her quiet, focused mode of like thinking, tinkering, and it takes a little bit to like be like, "Hi, Rogar, pay attention now." She has these like orangey red eyes that kind of burn like coals, and red hair that's like actually like fire red, not my ginger. That's the same hairstyle as me actually. And she's probably just wearing like a tank top, some gloves to keep her hands safe, canvas pants, and some thick rubber black boots. She doesn't do a lot into the appearance, but she keeps herself clean and tidy. She performs sometimes, so she's got to be performance ready. Beside her is Hephaestus, which is her steel defender. It looks exactly like a Great Dane and is about as big as she is, and he's just sleeping peacefully next to her.
Yeah, so you're over there working on some little technical gadget or other, and then you sort of hear the usual arguing from the cockpit area, and there's this like spark you see in the ceiling of Crash.
What are you doing? We got a bounty, and I really can't stand Comet right now.
Can't hear, I'm working.
Fuck. Don't leave me alone with her.
Captain, I don't think your communicator's on. I can't seem to hear you.
No response.
Oh, Gunn, it appears the captain's communicator's off. Could you turn it back on?
Checking. It's on.
Captain, make sure to enunciate more. If we want to bring peace to the galaxy, we need to communicate.
Refill my booze. How's that for communication?
Maybe that's where all the money's going.
Yeah, and I think also maybe offer to kind of being a bit silent in a different corner of the ship. Nico, your character.
Alright, my character. They are, like you said, silently kind of standing guard, kind of more towards Rogard, because Rogard is generally quiet if they're working on their projects. If she's working on any project, they're probably watching. They are called the Astronaut. They are a hulking 6'7" figure, dressed in a kind of futuristic, steampunky-ish spacesuit. Their entire being is covered. Basically, they do not have a face because it is covered by a spacesuit. And yeah, they're just standing there and watching Rogard.
It's weird when you stare, dude.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, so like all of you guys, in the like brief time that your group of 6 has been together, you guys have never seen the astronaut's face. You know, they're a humanoid, like they're shaped like a person in an astronaut suit. But you do not know what they look like under that helmet.
Save for one minor detail, you know that they have their. You can probably assume they have prosthetic legs at least, because their legs are like backwards knees, like a cat.
Yeah, I like to think that I hired you just because I thought it was like super funny. That like you were just like almost like a mascot, like always wearing like a spacesuit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, honestly, fuck it, like teach his own.
Yeah, so absolutely. So you guys are up the corner, and then last but certainly not least, Alex, would you like to describe your character, maybe where he is on the ship?
Yeah, absolutely. Anywhere he could take a nice long nap is where he's gonna be. Even though he's been with the crew for a decent long time, he is still tired a large portion of any day that they are adventuring, and offers to take naps literally whenever possible. But upon hearing commotion, will sort of wake up, rub his eyes awake. Not nearly as tall as his fellow companions. He's only 5'9", 5'10", nothing too crazy. He has sort of this bluish skins with freckles that are white as opposed to black, so it's like stars in his cheeks. You see his messy, unkempt, coarse, thick hair is kept under this very neat cowboy hat. Additionally, he sort of has a retro astronaut fit. It's more like the 60s than anything futuristic, a calling back to like the past, and he has this massive futuristic laser cannon at his side at every point in the day.
What's your character's name?
Grover Null.
Grober. Okay.
Yeah, so Grover, you maybe don't know as much about the technical stuff on the spaceship. Your background, you probably know a little bit about tech, but all this stuff, Gunn is just kind of this guy that's around that you hear sometimes, he's like, just like the others here, you hear the kind of usual arguing from the cockpit. It kind of wakes you up, them yelling at each other.
Grover, wake your ass up.
I'm awake. I've been awake.
I'll believe it when I see it. Come to the deck.
He's just gonna take a nap again.
You're hearing me talking. I'm talking to you.
That could be a recording.
God, are the communicators on? Can you double check?
Checking. They are on.
Stop checking if the communicators are on, Comet.
Yes, sir.
Just goes back. Her board's so blinky, it's like, what did they do? Who knows?
And because it seemed like a point of contention, I also checked Grover's vitals. He is awake.
Yes, thank you, Gunn. I don't know what we'd do without you.
I told y'all.
I while they're having this conversation, I pull out this book from like a leather book holster at my side, flip a couple pages, go like I'm about to write, put the writing utensil away, and just read it and go, "What is this?
What's what?
Your project. It is not really in my book."
Well, it's a surprise, and so you gotta wait until the surprise is ready, and then I'll show you the surprise.
You didn't write about this in there. I shut the book, I put it back in my holster, and go, "What does it do?"
Well, you're gonna find out when it's finished, because it's a surprise.
Enough with the surprises. Come to the damn deck.
You're
Look at your
such...
panties in a twist.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I told you that in confidence.
God,
Stop telling everybody I wear panties.
TMI, I'll come to the deck.
Captain, if we're supposed to be a crew, we must know all of our secrets.
Fine, I will show you my panties.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
Comet, you can't keep taking this harassment from him. You gotta set some boundaries.
There are larger things.
Like bounties.
Like bounties, and bringing peace among the galaxy.
Anything but that dumbass.
I can hear you.
Right, the ship did say our communicators are all on.
That's right. All of your communicators are still on.
Gun, shut the hell up.
Gun,
Don't be rude to Gun.
Gun, we respect and acknowledge you.
Much appreciated. Anyway, I do believe we have a mission.
Yes.
And so you guys finally see, like, on the console kind of up to life. There's this kind of like screen that gets pulled up, and you guys finally get to check your sort of like request that's come through with a bounty. It's
What service do we use to find bounties? What's the service called?
let's see. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Link's bounty.
Link bounty.
Diana uses a galactic phone book.
You could call it.
Face
You can call
bounty.
it Cinder.
Face bounty.
Cinder. That's pretty good. You guys go on Cinder and you find a
Cinder's
bounty.
Oh, we
yeah.
go on Cinder?
We go on Cinder.
It's like
It's like there are lots of things that this app does. Bounties is just like this like function they added at some point because they like just wanted to add features to the app, and so you have to go within like 3 tabs in to find like the actual bounties on Tinder.
He's the side feature.
Yeah.
It's actually the most premier dating app in the galaxy.
You have to pay 60 extra double dollars. Sorry, track reference.
What is currency called?
We'll call them space credits.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
of course.
69 extra space credits.
But
To
speaking
find
of 60, a
premium.
request comes in for 60,000 space credits. You guys you see that, and I would expect you probably open it immediately. Oh.
Money means nothing
Well,
to the astronaut.
Shave my ass and pour me a shot. That looks like a good gig.
Oh, leaping landworms.
What the fuck does that mean?
Why, it was an episode in Space Fleet.
I will never understand what you are talking about.
It's the show I was in. Oh, this is the future.
Do I understand like where Comet comes from, or do I just think she's crazy?
Diana, how much have you told the crew?
Yeah,
about where
like
you
I'm
come
curious.
from?
Like, do I think you were mad, or do I actually know that you were from the past?
So I think everyone knows that she's from the past. She was an actress in this underground thing from Hollywood. She's a human called Space Fleet, and she was actually put in a time machine on set by accident and is in the future, and now is like, wow, space is in the future and it's real, and it's just like Space Fleet, and that's sort of what you guys know.
I want to think that my character doesn't believe you though.
Can I have binged Space Fleet?
You absolutely could have binged Space
I
Fleet.
binged Space Fleet.
Make a history check.
Oh, okay, that's smarter.
Yeah.
Can we play D&D?
Yeah,
Have you seen
D&D.
Space Fleet from how many years is this in the future from Earth 1966?
This is the future. It's pretty far out. Let's see.
Wow, far out.
For a history check,
Yeah.
I got natural 19 plus 7, so 26.
Fantastic. Yes, you have binged Space Fleet. It is hundreds, maybe like over 1,000 years old.
You also know that the character of
Still on
Diana
Netflix.
Comet was in season 1 and then no other seasons, and you don't know why they wrote this character out.
Yeah, you'd be more likely to recognize Diana's
You do
vibe
know
than her
why.
actual character from the show.
Yeah.
No, I mean she was like
Well,
she was
major in the
she was
first
major
season.
in season
Yeah.
1, and then they wrote her out of season 2. It's like taking the main character and being like,
And
that
they-
didn't happen.
and they-
Season 1 is the best season always. That's why sequels always suck. Season 1 was the best season. I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
And they-
Stop rambling about this space show. We have a job, and let's do it. I don't pay y'all for nothing.
So yeah, you open up this sort of bounty request, and there is sort of this like hologram sort of like face that it appears. It's this it's a mugshot of this guy. He looks like a very sort of grizzled fellow with a dark cowboy hat. He's kind of you got this grimace he's looking at the camera with, and he's missing some teeth. You guys see the name below, Whiskey Darklight. So you guys are like you see his picture. You see the 60,000 space credits that would be claimed for his bounty, and then as you're viewing this, there's you guys get a this sort of call signal that's coming in through the ship. You could do you accept the call?
On screen.
Does it have caller ID?
Who's our
yes.
communications officer on the ship? Like, who would be like is that you, Comet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say she
Yeah.
is.
On screen, Comet.
Hello.
And so you see this this face come up, sort of a like FaceTime situation, and there is this fellow that appears. He looks to be in sort of more kind of like formal uniform. You can tell this guy is from a sort of government, sort of like has some kind of like government status, and he sort of comes in. He's this sort of wider looking man. He doesn't look he's got this like kind of thin comb over hair. He's kind of just got this like he looks just like he looks like a kind of government official that is like
This
not,
isn't whiskey. This is somebody else.
no, this is not whiskey.
This is the government.
Yes, the government official. And you actually see you see behind him is this logo, and it's and it says that you can tell by looking at him that he's from the Federal Alliance of Rocket-Based Trade, or FARB. He's like, so he's like, oh yes, hello, yeah,
Fucking farbs.
Yes, it seems you've taken a look at the bounty request for one whiskey dark light. Is that correct? Who is this I'm speaking to?
Oh, yes, this is Captain... yeah, this is, Captain Gargle Blaster and, Second Lieutenant Diana Comet, along with a crew of Space Fleet.
Yeah, okay, Gargle Blaster. Let me see if I can sort of like looks through some kind of...
We're here to bring
brings up
peace
some
among the
files.
galaxies.
Gargle Blaster.
Is that spelled like it sounds?
Gargle.
Yeah, it's spelled like it sounds. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
also,
you've definitely heard of me.
Oh wait. Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
This fucking guy.
You know what? We really need someone to get out there, and no one else has found this request. Yeah. And would you all like to go to Jupiter?
All right.
Jupiter sounds fun.
Money's money.
Yeah. So it's a bit further out, but yeah, those 60,000 space credits could be yours if you just see, there is a settlement on the moon of Io. It's it's the fourth largest moon of Jupiter, I think. Fourth. Yeah, it's the fourth. Let's see, there's a settlement there, and basically Whiskey, this Darklight fellow and his crew have taken over the settlement. So what we need is for you all to get out there, just go and then solve the problem so that the Federation can use the trade settlement again. All right?
And by solve the problem, you mean kill this fucking guy, right?
If you need to, just get him out of there. We don't care how.
What if we just blow up the entire moon?
No, well, we need that for the trade, and also, I don't.
What if we
I got the file on
accidentally
your
blow
ship
up-
here. I don't think that thing could blow up a moon.
If we accidentally blow up the moon, would we still get the money?
I mean, like, I'll say like a stipulation of this job is that you like leave the settlement in a way that we could use it after.
Sir, may I interject?
We may not want to take this job, guys.
Sir, I believe that if we blow up the moon, we may become bounties ourselves.
I'm just saying accidentally. Okay, Astro? I'm not going to do it on purpose.
It's the astronaut.
I like Astro.
It's the astronaut.
Astro is groovy.
It's the astronaut.
Astronaut works. I think astronaut.
This is my title, and it is what I have been going on.
Is the your title?
They
or
do appear to have a preferred designation.
The
The
astronaut.
astronaut.
It has been this way for 100+ years, and it will remain this way for many more.
How old are you?
Decline to answer.
Okay.
So, are you guys done? Okay, are you taking the job or not?
We'll take the job, but you know, we're a little messy when it comes to these kind of smash and grab jobs. So if it's a little burnt to cinder, sorry.
He means that he gets it messy. We
I was-
clean up.
I was about to say, we're professionals, and he's him.
I'm
Right.
also your captain, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at this file here on this Darklight guy. You guys might be the ones getting worried about being burnt, but much appreciated. We'll be awaiting a report of your successful mission. Thank you much. We'll send you the coordinates. Bye-bye.
What was that about getting burnt? Okay. Well, does anybody have the astronaut? Is your outfit flame retardant? I'll take that as a no. All right. Well,
Captain
Hold on, can I
Gurgleblaster.
roll to see if it's flame retardant? Because honestly, I don't know.
Sure.
Because I
It's
didn't
like-
I didn't write this in my
if it's-
lore.
If it's like old astronaut, I feel like it would be the opposite.
I don't know. I got a 15.
That's pretty good. Maybe it is.
You don't know. They haven't told you.
Uh,
They keep their cards very close to their chest.
Gun sort of comes in and is like, Captain, would you like me to set a course for the coordinates?
Please do, but let's keep a low profile.
As low as I can keep it, Captain.
Thank you.
Doesn't you guys hear this like kind of like shuddering sound as the ship changes course as we start heading off towards Jupiter. So yeah, you guys have kind of a short time of just like sitting around, sort of waiting for anything to happen. Space is pretty boring, and there's not much going on. You've pulled away from the sort of inner part of the solar system where there's space traffic, and so now you're kind of out in the space boonies, if you will. There's no traffic. You guys are just kind of flying through pretty boring space.
Have you fallen asleep again?
I was about to say, it sounds like a perfect time for a nap. Anyone particularly perceptive would notice that there's a picture, like a Polaroid picture of a bunch of cows on his chest that he keeps there while sleeping.
Parker's just gonna look at that and be like, I don't know why, and I'm not gonna ask questions.
What are those? I look at the picture.
Do we know what cows are?
They're like space cows.
You know space cows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do they look like Earth cows? Or are they like
What's
what do
different
space
about
cows
space
look like?
cows?
Space cows? Yeah, if you took the front half of a cow, and then the back half of a cow, and then if you made it able to like breathe and not on Earth, that would, I think, be a space cow.
Fantastic.
They have different.
Wake the hell up and stop looking at your space cows.
Do they just have different like moo accents?
Yeah.
So one of them sounds like brr, and the other one sounds like
They
brr.
they look like what a cow from Earth would look like, but there's something that like triggers the uncanny valley about them. There's just something wrong with these cows. There's
They have predator eyes, not
yes,
prey eyes.
front-facing eyes, amazing.
No, Diana looks at the picture and she's just like,
Oh, yes, those are intergalactic space cowoids from episode 7 of Space Fleet.
She gets me. That is correct. Those are space cows.
Do you?
Colin, I say this with all the love in my heart. Say, call us Space Fleet one more time, and I will put you to sleep with the ranch.
We are
Of
quite
course. We aren't the original. We're the new Space Fleet.
we are quite far from space fleet. As somebody who used to be in the space military, let me tell you, this is in no way as efficient. And I just immediately start vomiting. Like,
Somebody get him the
Ugh.
bucket.
We could be more efficient if someone wasn't an alcoholic on ship.
Or did their job her.
hey,
There's
I'm driving the ship, aren't I?
slowly like this panel opens in the floor and like slowly a bucket raises up from just like constantly stored there for this exact purpose.
I say we take a vote. Captain, vote.
Oh, vote on who's captain, or
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I
Are you
immediately thought.
actually trying to mutiny me right now? Are you
Sir,
actually trying to do like PvP right now? Because
Sir, I have been part of one crew. And this is the worst one.
This is but it's also the best one.
Unfortunately, Captain Quasar is designated captain of this vessel. Oh,
you'll have to fucking kill me if you want to be captain.
Is that true, Gun?
that is how I was programmed. I do not know why.
I can fix that for you if you like.
I slowly put away my scimitar.
We could fix that. Do you want that to be fixed, Gun? Is that something you want?
I am programmed to follow the captain's orders.
First thing Gunn said right all night.
So what if we reprogram you to not...
Can we focus on the mission, y'all? Come on. This is every fucking day. It's y'all mutinying and trying to throw me in the airlock and trying to get Gunn to turn against me. I'm not gonna have it. I'm gonna go in my room in the escape pod and have a whiskey.
You hear...
You can just have a whiskey in the front.
I want to go to the escape pod.
What,
damn it.
what kind of blasting music do we hear from...
You just hear like some 21 Pilots. She just like some real like emo shit.
I was really hoping you were just gonna hear all by
It's in that right, yeah.
Diana's like looking out a window while everyone's having this conversation at like pitch black space with like one space taxi, and she's like,
Wow, space is so interesting.
Just trying your best.
Diana, make a perception check as you look out into space.
oh gosh.
Oh no.
The deep dark void.
Clear.
Wait,
You look out. It looks back at you.
That's gonna be a 14.
14, not bad. You're not sure, but like it looks like which window are you looking at? Like a side window or like out the front windshield?
She's looking out a side window.
A side window. Side window. Yeah.
By the way, I did not. I'm still driving.
You're still
Yeah,
okay.
no, I didn't
you
leave.
threatened to go to the escape pod, but
Yeah, no,
No, Diana
I just had
went
my
to,
whiskey
like-
at my
She went to a side window to admire the beauty of space.
Yeah. I'll take a perception check from the captain too.
I appreciate you for that. That's a lovely little 6 plus just a fun little 6 minus 1. So
Awesome.
you know what that means.
Yeah, so you guys are going along for a while. Eventually, you guys kind of hear like gun coming in from over the the ship's sort of loud speaking system. Captain Quasar, if something might go wrong, would you like me to warn you?
Why the fuck are you asking me that? Yes, like that's your job.
Like, yes, you would like me to warn you if something is going wrong.
I would more than appreciate it if you let me know if something is going wrong.
This would be that warning. And here's your.
Speak your mind, gun.
Oh dear.
What?
You.
Gun, what's happening?
There is something that must have gone past my sensors for a moment.
Gun, is
I do
there
believe.
something on the ship?
No, nothing is on the. Only the normal 5 life forms on the ship. There is. There is something that between where we started and Jupiter is the asteroid belt. We have to get through it.
Y'all, Gun is bugging out. Gun just said there was 5 of us, but I am quite certain
There
there's
is-
6.
There is. You guys like hear some you keep hearing some like banging sounds from outside the ship.
I'm running
Captain,
to.
would you like me to turn on the headlights?
No, I like it this way. I'm fine like with the sunglasses on
Yeah.
in deep space.
Yeah, so you guys start you start getting into like there is there's like kind of like meteors and asteroids sort of like bumping against the ship as you guys move through it. You guys start to realize why Gun has like kind of taken on a lot of damage like in the past because his sensors are apparently not great at avoiding these obstacles. And so I
Did
am
name
going
them Crash
to
for a reason.
yes. So the radar sensor comes up, like detecting like what's near the ship, and you guys see like a bunch of like obstacles before you. You're not getting around this; you have to go through it. I'm gonna start a little skill challenge here. I'm going to need some a few successful checks as we get through this to see how well your ship does at making it through the asteroid belt.
Do we have a secondary pilot?
Yeah.
I'm actually really good at piloting.
I could probably pilot.
So like what you guys can do is I'll just need like basically 5 successful situations, and that can come from flight checks, which like if you're sort of proficient with like flying the vehicle, then you could just use your dexterity, you can use your intelligence or your wisdom for that, and then you can also you could choose to like if there's a big obstacle coming, you can sort of like fire the cannons that are on the ship to try and clear some of the way. And see, and then last thing is you guys can try and get creative and pick some other options to like clear some of this debris that you are approaching. So
Yeah, I'll try to do some maneuvers.
Wait,
Awesome.
hold on. I'm proficient in space vehicles.
yeah,
I would be the secondary pilot.
Okay, the astronaut, that's good to know. But I'm currently flying the ship.
Incredible. Well, there would be like classic like Star Wars 2 pilots, you know.
all right. Let's start with the flight
Like
check.
Chewbacca.
So we'll start with the flight check from Quasar then. He's piloting. No.
I'll get +6 to this.
Oh, nice.
21.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah. So you guys see as Quasar sort of wakes up a little bit, and so you guys see some asteroids coming. He kind of like dodges and weaves past some of them. There's it's like pretty good. Awesome. Let's see. I am going to just make a roll for.
That was nothing.
All right. Yeah. And then Gun also assists with kind of the evasive maneuvers here. Yeah.
If I may I cast a spell?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm going to lift up his sunglasses. I'm gonna go. There's astronauts there and there and there and there and there and there and there, and I'm gonna cast guidance.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, you'll be guided on your next flight check here. With successful checks from both you and me, we can we'll move on to another. We'll take another flight check. I'll say for like showing the love here. Does anyone else want to go ahead and make a flight check? There's probably multiple consoles you guys can use to help out. You want to?
Thanks, Groby.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll have.
That's
Let's have.
That's a bad roll. So I got a nat 2, but I got a 4 on the d4, and that's +6, so a 12.
12 is not.
Yeah,
It's better than a 10.
It is better than a 10. There's you guys get another dent
I'm gonna
on one of the
I'm
wings.
gonna use one of my luck points for this.
Okay.
honestly, because this is kind of terrifying. Do I re-roll the d4 too? I guess.
I'll say yeah. Go ahead. Just it's luck. I'll let you. It's like a reroll. Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So 18 plus 6. So.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic!
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like 23.
Okay. Yeah. With
Alright,
you know something kind of off of the side, but you know it's just honestly like more luck than he deserves. Quasar like continues piling. Okay. I need 3 more successful checks. Is there anything
I
anyone else
walk-
wants to do?
I walk up behind the pilot, Quasar. I walk up behind Quasar and go,
The astronaut.
yes.
What?
There's an asteroid there, and as I suppose we're about to swerve into another one, I go, you're distracted.
Yeah.
That
Make a
puts
flight
me,
check.
It puts me into an asteroid.
Incredible. 17. Does that plus anything?
Your
You got a nat
dexterity.
17. You that is enough for you to get another one. So that's 3. I want 2 more successful checks here as we are running through. Do we have anyone else wanting to do anything?
For
You said I
flight
could use wisdom?
specifically?
Yeah, but you can like help however you
Oh,
like.
yeah, cool. I'm gonna say that.
Could Comet give me the help action on like another piloting check?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I mean,
Diana,
I guess it
would
was just
you be-
like because I don't know
do
what your
you-
dex is.
I'd love to see Diana help on this.
So Diana is going to go up to this guy who's been very disrespectful, but she's just full of love for this whole thing. And she goes over to what I think is the most irritating blinky light that I'm sure the captain has ignored because it probably gives him post-drunk like migraines. And she's like, Captain Gargle Blaster, I think you need to press this one. Gun. And then she presses this like very big button.
Wait, no.
Yeah, this like just giant laser fires and like just scatters a bunch of like asteroids in front of you guys.
Jesus Christ!
Not bad, Comet.
You know, this happened in an episode of Space Fleet.
Episode 13. Anyway, can I get onto like a gun and like try to like hit some of like the asteroids that are in our way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I join her? Them.
Does Emma have to make an attack roll for that?
I'll say it was in like helping. I'll say for this next check, what that did is there was like a really big obstacle and it has like scattered into some smaller obstacles after the big like laser hit it. So you guys are gonna give me an attack roll to go ahead and knock these out of your path.
Okay.
So
Is this like
so-
a firearm specialty?
yeah, I'll let you just like use your regular attack roll for it, and then
Like
yeah.
with my like the hit for like my crossbow?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
And then
Not
you can make the roll with advantage thanks to Parker's help.
Crossbow adjacent.
Yeah, it's a laser pistol. I don't.
Laser pistol.
Wow.
A turret.
Yeah.
22.
Yes, awesome. So yeah, that is another successful check. So all of these, you guys are like have really kind of kicked into gear here in order to like clear these obstacles. You're almost through. So I'm gonna need just one more successful flight check.
Okay. All right. So
So-
Gargle Blaster is
remember-
gonna just take a quick bump, and then take a drink, and then hopefully not die. That's a 7 plus 6.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Pretty spicy.
Let's see. Does anyone do anything to help the captain here?
I would like to take his glasses off the second time. And
Oh,
help him.
so bright.
Yeah. I'll count that as a help action. Roll again.
Thank God. Yeah, 21.
Fantastic. All right.
Bless you, Gar. Grow, sorry.
Grover, but close.
Thank you, Grover.
Gross.
So you guys have made it out of the asteroid belt. You are now well on your way to the moon. Yeah. So you sort of see after some time, you sort of have made it out of that. You did pretty well. This is was far from the worst flight that Crash has ever had.
Damn gun, that was a close shave.
Gun, darling, before we get there, can I just have Parker be like, okay, what broke? Why did you speak wrong?
So you know that generally speaking, gun is the gun is part of the ship, and the ship is not always in the best state of things due to, for one thing, budgetary limitations, and also your captain's negligence.
The captain does not buy bottom shelf whiskey.
He should buy bottom
But
shelf.
yeah, if you want to give me an Arcana check or like a tech check for this,
Can I assist?
absolutely.
8. Oh shit, that's an 18.
Yeah, awesome.
Woo!
So yeah, you got to get the idea that you may need to check out the console that Quasar threw a was it just a beer bottle at?
No, it was a empty bottle of like Hennessy.
Yes, absolutely, and that might get Gun into a bit more of a fighting shape here as you guys approach
Very sticky.
approach this moon. Yeah, so
It was empty.
yeah, and honestly, if you guys want to work together and give me just let's see, I'll like same kind of check where you use your intelligence and proficiency to sort of make some repairs on Gun.
There's a reason I always liked you.
The astronaut, do you think you could assist Parker in some repairs?
Why not?
Awesome.
So, are we investigating issues still, or are we fixing the ship?
So you've sort of figured out like what you want to go ahead and fix, and so I'm gonna say just this check can be made with your intelligence and proficiency, so like basically a tool check. So just so you'll just roll.
Is there any heavy paneling that needs to be lifted off first?
Yeah, we'll say yeah, totally. So if you want to go
Cool.
lift a
Strength check, yeah?
sure, athletics.
Athletics, incredible. Well, that's a nat fucking 20 plus 6.
It's-
So, 26.
Yes.
First at 20, y'all.
Yeah, the astronaut just starts with like just some absolutely very deftly taking one hand, picking up a panel from the floor of the ship, and then sort of making a stack of panels, these like massive panels that are they're just like maybe 4 feet on a side, and just like kind of stacking them, and it's not in a way that's getting in the way of like flying, but it's a way that you guys can absolutely see everything you need to make the repairs on this ship here.
My God, the astronaut, you are really cut.
But yeah, so if you guys want to go ahead and make the just make a sort of repair check here.
Arcana?
Was that not 20, not the repair check?
Oh, that will like it.
That was just the
all
athletics
that
check
the
to-
astronaut was trying to do
yeah,
was like
okay.
move the just move the panel here.
I'm not a barbarian for nothing, Captain.
Arcana?
Did not know that.
Yeah, you can use Arcana. Yeah,
I got 8.
just an 8. All right. Awesome. So yeah, you guys give a look. Did you roll with advantage because of we'll say Parker can help on this one too.
Oh, no, I did not
go
roll with
ahead.
advantage.
Yeah. Yep. So
It's a nat 20 plus 4.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Parker. You're so helpful.
Can gun
Nobody
like a
else on
ball?
this Nobody on this ship is as helpful as you, Parker.
Are you talking to yourself?
No. Are you Parker? Relgar.
Oh, that's right.
Captain, you need to pay closer attention to the crew. There's only 5 of us.
Wait.
There are.
It's been a long 20 years.
Wait, but there's 6 of us, Diana.
Not including himself.
Oh.
Do you know of yourself, Captain?
I don't really recognize myself in the mirror anymore.
Have you known yourself?
Do
I
you
look
know
myself.
yourself?
You know, Captain, Galactic Therapy was an episode of Space Fleet.
Episode 24.
Episode 24.
How many episodes were there?
So many. In fact, do I know how many episodes they made after Diana disappeared?
that's a good question. I think Space Fleet really kind of got very popular. There was lots of seasons. There were films, remakes, just like in varying levels of quality.
And she didn't make it to the animated series.
No, yeah, you got accidentally
Damn.
sent to the future before you could have made a lot of money off of being in Space Fleet. So, yeah, that is so that is what Diana knows about that. But yeah, so you guys you do a fantastic job, just really like in the middle of the flight, by the way, doing just like a full kind of like reset and repair on Crash and like as a result Gun, and it's kind of just like you know, like the lights seem to sparkle more than they did before. You see, he does, you know, like it used to be like you could basically only kind of use one panel at a time, but now they're sort of all like nicely lit up and like ready to use all their functions. Sort of Gun comes over, is like, "This is the best that I've felt in a while. Thank you very much."
And you say I don't take care of you.
You don't even.
You're
don't
the reason
try.
we got into this
I
mess. I don't
hired
wanna hear
y'all,
it.
alright? Indirectly, I'm taking care of them.
Captain, bad directors make bad episodes.
Oh snap!
Comment, I'll give you that one. I'll
Get
give
smart
you
with me,
that.
Gun.
She looks to everyone else. It's like,
We sure learned a lot today about the power of teamwork. To the stars!
To the stars indeed. So you guys are, finally you see Jupiter kind of come into view. This massive gas giant planet. You see like, let's see. I want you guys to let's do a little roll to see how many of you guys have been like around this half of the solar system before. So if you think you might have, then like I'll say just roll d20, 11 or higher. You've been here.
Dude,
it would be wrong.
No way.
put that away.
I
Oh,
have
not
not.
20.
Put that dice away.
I think I might have, I just forgot.
History or just normal?
I'll call it like a 50-50 d20 roll. So like 11 or higher. So
20.
Ah, dude.
The 20s from over here. Fantastic.
It's specifically us.
Yeah, don't say over here.
You guys are really in sync
Did
today.
Allie Beardsley
Yeah.
bless your dice or something?
Yeah.
We're best friends.
Besties.
Oh
We're
yeah.
conspiring.
I got
So
a-
yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, I also got Diana with there. She's 16.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So okay, you guys have actually you've been around the block a bit. You've done some of missions further out here. So this is in this like pretty familiar area. Those who rolled nat 20s, you guys have like been to the like Io area before. You guys haven't touched down necessarily because it's not super settled, but you sort of like know a little bit about the planet. You know it's as with like most moons, it is very cold. The surface is very cold. You would know that for a settlement to have been placed there, they would basically need to be built like a biodome over this sort of settlement, and like you also know that like there is on Io specifically there is a lot of volcanic activity on the surface. A lot of planets have like surface or like moons around Jupiter have like surface ice, but Io does not. It is like more kind of this sort of like sulfurous like kind of surface, and it sort of takes on this kind of like rocky, dusty, but also very cold, except for the volcanic parts that are like, you know, spraying lava into the sky. Basically, there's a lot of obstacles that you guys would need to get past in order to make it down onto the surface.
So that's what he meant when he said burn up.
So you guys make your way towards the moon of Io, and you are sort of rolling in. Gun sort of very deftly, like and like just really efficient calculations now coming from Gun. Like it's sort of like when you like figure out something that's wrong with your computer that's been taking up the memory half the time, and so things have been running really slow, and you finally like figure out how to like get rid of that, and it is like and it's like, wow, you didn't realize how long it was taking Gun to like route coordinates and stuff like that.
Was their operating system just not updated yet?
Yeah. You had, like,
Railguard, did you update Gun's operating system?
Yeah, I can't believe somebody didn't do this
I
before
had
me.
47 pending updates.
You know, I also added a notification, so Gun will let us know next time that Gun has a notification.
There's
It'll-
a in a door then.
Gun like plans you guys a route down towards the settlement. It's located, you know where it is, but due to just sort of the like obstacles and kind of like volcanic like burst and stuff in the area, the route that it planned is going to have a sort of run along the down close to the surface before you can actually reach the settlement. So you won't be able to touch down right into the settlement, right into its port. You're gonna have to do a like a trench run of sorts to get there. All right. Is there anything you guys do to sort of prepare yourselves for coming up down onto this planet?
I will pat Quasar on the back and just go, please don't kill us. And then you'll get guidance.
I don't ever intend to die. And then I just chug gin.
I'm going to finish my tinkering, and a little hummingbird gets reactivated. And they start fluttering around, and I go, there we go, all done. And I put my armor on, I get ready to go and get done, and I send my hummingbird, and I go who needs help today? Let's go with the old reliable. And I send my hummingbird to Quasar, and I just snap, hey, hummingbird on your shoulder, this, yes, don't hit it, it's mine, okay? Don't hit it, it's mine. Friend, okay?
It is a very quick hummingbird. It's sort of as you kind of moved around it, it fluted on either side of your head.
It's clockwork hummingbird, be careful with it, my friend. They're gonna make sure that you don't die, and
Hey, it doesn't mess with me, I don't mess with it, alright?
Or kill us.
Also, I have a telepathic link with it, so don't be mean to it. I'll hurt you.
Can I?
How can I be mean to a mechanical hummingbird?
The same way
You'd find a way.
Fair point.
The same way you need a gun, no offense.
Gun likes it.
Diana, what's up?
Yeah, can I say that while Relgar was doing the hummingbird and the captain was very briefly distracted, that I did some sort of stealth check to replace the gin with gin colored water.
I can tell the difference, comment.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to ward off the shakes here.
Oh no. Okay, that's 18.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then so you try to take another swig of gin.
Can I can I make a roll to see if I can tell that it's gin? Since I'm an alcoholic, can I get it
because of the level of inebriation you're at right now, I'm gonna say you think something might be off, and you noticed Diana near the gin earlier, but you haven't put that all together yet.
Diana, did you want some gin?
Captain, you know I don't drink. Not while we're traveling space.
We're always traveling space. Does that mean you never drink?
Not while we're traveling space.
Okay. Gun, are we almost there?
Yeah. Also, just make a deception check just to make sure that you're not giving anything away that you swapped out what Quasar's drinking. What you got?
It's natural. I had a +8 to that, by the way. I had a +8 to that.
So yeah, you're having kind of this discourse with Diana, and you take another sip, and wait a minute, this doesn't seem right.
Wait, this isn't Grey Goose.
It's not gin.
I'm so hammered right now. This isn't. Comet, what did you do to my booze?
Oh, Captain, you have lots of booze. I haven't touched it.
That is a bold-faced lie. You rat! What have you done?
I wouldn't lie if only for the greater good of the Galactic Federation.
I look at Parker or not Parker. I look at Relgar as a distract.
Well, this Galactic Federation doesn't want to be sober, so stop giving me water. And I throw. No, I don't throw it at the same part.
Yeah.
I just kind of put it over.
Coming in, Diana, coming in just to your comlink is Gun being Diana, I'm speaking directly to you right now. I have detected our storage, and it seems we are out of alcohol.
Captain, Captain, it seems that we are out of alcohol. This glass, and I push the
Wait.
water a little bit,
Wait.
seems to be your last glass.
Miss Comet, I wouldn't recommend telling
yeah,
Quasar
wait.
that we are out of
What
booze.
did you just say?
Diana's just kidding. Diana's just
but-
kidding.
I want to
But-
relay information to the rest of the crew.
But
No.
But-
Don't
but-
worry, darling.
Railgar, make a deception check.
This isn't my strong suit, guys. Wait, I'm gonna do.
Can I have Parker help
It's
her?
important that we're honest
Yes,
with each other.
with Parker's help, yeah.
is
Oh,
it
God.
getting is it getting hot in here? I think are we driving by sun?
Oh! With advantage, deception, 20 altogether.
30,
not
20.
not natural,
Do I
just
roll
altogether.
insight?
Can I also roll insight because Dinah's being
You-
very honest and open.
You're
and she's
drunk, so make a
confused.
disadvantage insight check,
I
Jack.
already have -1, so. You're just gonna be like, cause you're drunk, disadvantage this, which is fair. God damn it!
You gotta stop.
I got a nat 20 on the first one.
Okay,
Another
well-
nat 20.
I'm dead, dude. No way. It's natural. It's natural.
The vi-
If you were to add
Oh,
them together, it would be 21.
Okay, yes.
Two
yes.
sides of the same coin.
So what you're telling me is that we do have more booze on this ship.
Yep, absolutely. I think Diana's just trying to mess with you a little bit. Ain't that right, Diana?
Yes, it's just a little jest to keep the energy going. You should finish this.
And she gives you the water.
I do think it would be best if you finish the drink.
Well, I know that this isn't booze, all right? I already saw through your little trickery. I'm gonna go downstairs and get more.
Sir,
Wait, hold on.
No, so Diana is going to minor illusion thing of like Grey Goose, like whatever the range is for minor illusion.
Okay,
How far is minor illusion?
so here's
30
what I'm
feet?
gonna say. Yeah, okay, we'll say it's downstairs. You guys need to now, if you want to continue to like pass water to Quasar to help him not freak out, you're gonna have to like stage a little heist here in order to not take something out, but to put more water into the cabinet. All right.
All right, I'll be right back. The astronaut, you have the con, the steering wheel, whatever the hell. And I go down. I start walking down to our little cellar.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone try and sneak ahead to like try and plant some stuff?
This is the real combat.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah. Just make a stealth check, Parker. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's okay, I'd like to step in between Quasar and the door.
Yeah, you want to like
The massive
yeah. What do
cowboy
you do
frame.
to like distract Quasar before
Grover,
he goes downstairs?
What are you doing?
I just feel like it's ill-advised to drink while driving a tractor, and this is a lot bigger than a tractor, a lot scarier than a
I
tractor.
am indeed bigger than a tractor.
You're right. This isn't a tractor. You should go back to sleep. And I go around him and go to the cellar.
I'd like to try and grab him if possible.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll say
grapple check.
yeah, make a
Opposed athletics check.
Opposed athletics. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Grapple that sucker.
All right. Did you get a nat 20?
Yeah.
No
God.
way.
I really hope these keep going for you
sorry.
guys when your lives
God
might be in
damn
actual
it.
danger.
Why is this side rolling like terribly?
What's up, Parker?
I got a 21 for that stealth check, by the way.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So.
What the hell are you
So
doing?
yeah, Grover is
Get
now
off me.
holding onto you, Quasar, as Parker just absolutely like sneaks behind you and down into the area with the I guess the wine cellar of the ship.
Also, remember that I cannot be surprised, okay? I
Can't be surprised, but you can be outsnuck. Yeah.
Do you mean cargo hold?
Sure. Yes, the cargo hold, which like let's be honest, is being used as a wine cellar.
Grover, I need my booze. Get off me.
I'm telling you, it's unwise.
Unwise? You obviously never met me.
The issue is I have met you, and I don't need you being any more unwise.
I say we put
Hey,
him out
hey,
of his misery.
It's fine. It's fine. Let me go. I'll
Sacrifice for the
stop
game.
drinking
Yeah.
and drive for real. I promise.
Parker, you find an empty bottle of vodka.
Fine.
Can I make a sleight of
You
hand?
let go of me? I immediately run
you-
to the cellar.
Did you let go?
Immediately
I
run.
let go.
Okay. Yeah. You hear footsteps. You're running out of time. Yeah. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Can I make an athletics check just to sprint as fast as I possibly can downstairs?
I'll say it's normal movement because you're drunk.
All right, 30 feet.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. I think, what's your passive perception, Quasar?
My passive perception is 9.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Oh my god.
Consider it snuck, yeah. Parker's down there, you don't know why.
Parker, what the hell are you doing down here? I thought you didn't like alcohol.
I don't, not at all. But I came over here because I wanted to be a good employee and bring you your booze to you. So
You hate me.
I do, but I think that's just a matter of opinion, darling.
You once called me a drunken slob pig.
We don't gotta bring up the past.
You bring up the past a lot, Parker.
I'm aware, but let's just let bygones be bygones. Why don't you enjoy this lovely, what is this, Grey Goose? Just for you, darling.
All right. This isn't poisoned. Wait, I don't care. And I just take a big glug. Just do they make deception?
I'll say with a successful sleight of hand and like other shenanigans earlier, it will take a minute for you to realize that. But and also yeah, Gunn sort of comes over the intercom and is like, "We are starting our descent. I recommend you all buckle in."
Yeah, this Grey Goose tastes better than I remember.
Buckling in.
Sitting and strapped in. I'm keeping Hephaestus next to me at all times. Just a little support.
Can I have Parker change before she gets strapped in?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So,
Captain, for your safety, I will not relent the command.
I'm actually with the astronaut in this one.
Ditto.
The astronaut.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of my chair.
No. And I take out from like my pack a collapsible like javelin and stick and push Quasar off to the side.
If you want to
And
strike me, strike me.
And I stick like the javelin through his coat and stick him to the floor.
You're actually doing this to a piss-drunk captain right now?
Yes.
With a rifle?
So I'm gonna say restraining someone would be taking your action, and you are still trying to pilot the ship. I don't know if you have like a feature that's gonna let you just like trap someone in place.
Okay, that's fair. I hand it to Railgar and tell her detain him.
I think I have a temporary solution. So the guy comes in, and it's like you guys see at the like captain console with the chair. The chair sort of moves to the left, and then just like this panel opens, and just another chair begins to rise.
Thank you, Gunn. Appreciate you. I'll make sure to get that update taken care of. And I sit down.
I
didn't know I had this until today.
I collapsed the javelin and I said, well,
Next time you strike me, make sure it's true.
I'm still not giving you the controls.
So like at this point the console has like
Dumb bitch.
expanded so that you guys would basically be acting like co-pilots as we go down onto the surface. Unfortunately, Gunn is like programmed to like have a set individual as the captain, and so this is him doing his best.
Take the negotiated agreement, Astro.
Trust me, it is.
It's the astronaut.
It makes your life so much easier. Just roll with it. Roll.
We get along so well, Astro. Just take the negotiated agreement. Just like this negotiated agreement, where I
One
call you
day.
Astro instead of Dave.
You know,
This is agreeable. Astro it is.
this goes down a lot easier than I remember.
You guys sort of feel it's sort of like when you feel like an elevator like going up, that sort of jolt as like the ship begins to be like sort of affected by Io's gravity, and then like the sort of gravity system in the ship readjusts, and so you start descending down onto the surface. All right. So you guys make it down. You see this kind of like as you make it down, sort of like looking. You can see. I mean, it's very busy. There's lots of kind of smoke in the air. You see like an occasional like kind of like there's like specks, like random things across the ground, rocks, like etc. There's like you see like off in the distance. There's sort of like this kind of volcanic kind of like mass. It's like a volcano basically. Just some like smoke coming from the top. You see the occasional jets of lava. Yeah, Gunn has sort of planned a route to the settlement. You guys are trying to reach. It will take a few minutes, like going along the ground to get there. Start making your way down. Okay.
Gunn, tell me more about this settlement.
Right. So this settlement has been here for about, and it's like Gunn is like sort of basically checking like the space internet for like more information on this thing.
Gun, Google.
Gungle.
Okay, Gungle.
Checking, opening Gungle. I do not think this is the app we're looking for.
That's a planet in Space Fleet.
Don't give me back talk, Gungle.
This is not the app you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, I hear there are a lot of strange singles on Gungle. I think we need a different app.
I read that there were sexy singles near me on Gungle. I want to see the sexy singles, okay?
Gun, please
Okay,
do your
Relgar.
job.
But anyway, Gunn sort of pulls up the information on this settlement. It actually doesn't even have like an official name. It's just I think registered under J42 and is like you get some information on it. You see like a sort of 3D kind of map of it. It's like of that biodome I sort of described earlier, and sort of like that. There's that kind of township inside. You got some buildings kind of set up, and it's, like the idea is it's like sort of just a place where they can more like the occasional ship that needs to dock somewhere like near Jupiter can go ahead and do that. There's also like they also collect like some of the sulfur and other materials from the surface of the planet or the moon rather. So
Can I only communicate with Gunn on the ship, or can I have a way to communicate with them while I'm off the ship as well?
I'll say you can like sort of like you can send kind of communication back to Gunn. Yeah, I mean you would be able to like tell Gunn to do things while you're not on the ship.
Yeah.
But for the purposes of this, while you're in the settlement, sort of the dome structure is going to mean you're not going to have much maneuverability once you're there.
Well, I guess I just meant like if I needed Gunn to give me information or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, just to
you'd
like
be able to get some
contact
of that.
them. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
But yeah, there's definitely like a lot of kind of instability on planet, like with all the volcanic kind of stuff. There's like some of these technology built into the like kind of floor part of the dome that is like sort of keeping things like regulated down there, making sure that the settlement can actually stay where it is without getting kind of hit by debris and whatnot. Yeah, know that the surface of the planet is very cold. But there is like still lots of volcanic activity. All right, so you guys get down to like the surface to sort of start your run towards the settlement, and yeah, there is things are going decently smooth. At one point, like you see these. There's kind of these weird like structures in the distance that like Gunn didn't have as much information on. They kind of just like these like kind of objects like sticking like up, like almost like a kind of these big like trees, and it's like kind of just like up in the air, like in the distance. You can see a few of them dotted around, and then let's see. Let's get from Quasar a flight check real quick. Just another flight check.
All right. Can I get the help action for my good friend the astronaut?
Yeah, you guys are
since
co-piloting.
they are
Yeah.
Technically,
Make a flight
Yes.
check
Just
with the help.
co-piloting. Or what,
I sit up even more at the ready to correct his course.
Ouch. I'm gonna need some correction.
Nice.
That's so much better. You know what, the astronaut? I think you might have been right.
Yeah, no, I lean over and say, Captain, you are distracted
21.
again, and it kind of,
I thought my foot was on the brake.
Yeah, so with the 21, as you are kind of like moving along and sort of have your hands on the controls, you see it's something that like gun sensors wouldn't be quick enough to detect, but your sort of pilot's instincts are. There's like this kind of rumble, and then just like this kind of jet of like fiery substance comes out like in your way, and you manage to like the ship around it off to the side. You guys kind of all like rock in your chairs as this motion happens.
Ruining Nova, my lord. As I like go around.
I'm sorry, that was not an expected part of the route.
Well, you did tell us there were gonna be, it's a little expected.
Yeah, it's somewhat expected.
Somewhat expected.
Continuing, and then yeah. So you guys keep trucking along. There's the occasional, none as close as that one so far, but like the occasional jet of fire you guys have to kind of avoid, and then and yeah. So you're moving along, and then you guys start to hear an unusual sound. There is kind of this, you're used to kind of the like humming of crash of the ship. That sort of that's like underneath, but at some point you like hear in the distance there's like this like additional sort of hum that you're hearing and you like sort of all let's get honestly a group perception check from everybody.
Yes. Quasar might just not do one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Quasar's gonna do one.
Hey, both got 19.
No, I got a 29.
Oh.
Quasar got one.
What?
Oh, well, I got a 22, so.
12.
I got a
I'm
16.
perception that.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
Max.
a 29, yeah, like before everyone else, Grover, you spot there is not one, but two sort of foreign objects off in the distance quickly making their way towards the ship.
Hey, y'all might want to make note of those. I don't trust them.
Grover is correct. I am. My radar is picking up two high-speed objects moving towards us. They seem to be aligning with our path. And you guys finally see, like, out the windows, there is these, it's sort of, they come in behind the ship as it's moving forward, and then splits off to either side. And on either side of you guys, there are these sort of mechanical hover bikes with two individuals, with an individual on each of them, that sort of, like, line up on either side of Crash. And so they sort of, like, come in, and honestly, like with their arrival, let's get an initiative roll from everybody.
Parker.
Oh, I was about to say with the
I was gonna say.
I wanted to run to the guns,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Parker, real guard to the guns.
Do we know
Can I?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
You are at the guns.
Bless you.
Am I allowed to as well?
Yes.
Oh, come on. I'm so sorry. Lord in heaven.
Alright.
Nat 20! Plus
Do
9.
we know
I
if
can't
they're
believe you.
hostile?
What is with us today? What is
No,
with
this
us
is my
today?
favorite die. And
I
it's
know.
rolled two
That's
nat
gorgeous.
ones.
This is my lucky die, and I actually got me a nat 20.
I don't want to put her in dice jail. She was expensive.
I gave
Are we
myself
going around in a
the
circle?
Yeah.
gave myself the alert fee for nothing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So, like, yeah, let's go ahead and get those initiatives. So I'll go from around here. So, Alex, what you got?
21.
21 for Grover. Astronaut?
16. Wait, hold on. I don't know how to. Yeah, I did. I did do math right. I did do
Awesome.
math right.
Great job, Nico.
All right,
14.
14 for Railgar. Right,
So far, so good.
wait. Let's see. Parker?
Got an 11.
Awesome. Diana.
Is it natural?
It's natural.
Quite natural.
She's so natural.
We're both so natural today, I swear.
I'm telling you.
Just a couple natural.
Just a couple natural people living in this
Oh,
world.
what can I say?
Got that.
I don't let. She rolled so many good nat 20s in other games. I'm so upset.
Right, and then what was Quasar's initiative?
Quasar got a natural 20 that becomes a 29.
All right.
Quasar is quite drunk, but my god, can he move.
Fantastic. Okay, so as these vehicles sort of like move in on either side, what do you do to defend the ship? Also, you can try to make a flight check to sort of dodge here.
Is this gonna be my action?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'll say, like, for the purposes of this, on your
I'm so
turn,
sorry.
I'll be mainly asking for like an action for you guys to be doing on each turn. Yo.
23.
All right, what are you doing with that?
I would love to try to like just like ram into one of the other
Yeah, okay.
vessels on my right and just try to like get them to spin out or like crash or just trying to be like nobody messes with Gargle Blaster. Go through.
Okay, yeah. With just like on a 23, you absolutely like slam this bike, and it like it sort of goes spinning a bit, and it takes a major hit. There's like smoke pouring off of it. But he's sort of the guy on the bike sort of rights himself and is like he looks pretty pissed about it.
That's why we're called Crash, baby.
Maybe we should have called it Gargle Blaster.
Okay, I don't have my head up like my ass that much. Okay.
Premonition. So.
Grover, what you doing?
Yeah, is there... honestly, he would probably stay in the cockpit and try and help them steer, so he will guidance the astronaut.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. And then astronaut, it is your turn. So I'm going to actually we'll say like right here as there's a jet of fire you guys can see starting to come up, and like with these two alongside you guys, you're starting to move towards it. So go ahead and make a flight check with the guidance.
The astronaut, try to knock him into the fire.
I will not risk damaging the ship any more than it has been, sir. Hey, how much
What
is
could we
guidance?
do?
It's a D4. Incredible. That's a 18 plus 4, 22.
Awesome.
Damn!
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
You managed to move around that fire. I'm going to roll for the bike. Oh, that's a natural one.
Nice one, the astronaut. You pushed him in.
I just throw my die at you.
That was just fate, sir.
So the one that got slammed, there was like the smoke was coming off. You guys like sort of lead, and then like very efficiently, like the astronaut sort of like you avoid the fire jet, but like position it so that the bike just kind of just from the side, is like bike spinning, explosion. There's one bike left. All right.
Toasty.
Parker from like wherever she's at in the gun, like wherever the guns are, is just
Nice one, darling.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Railgar, you're up.
Just like before. Roll to attack.
Yeah, you want to make an attack roll? Absolutely.
Just.
Yeah. So it'll just be using your to hit bonus for like a ranged weapon. So yeah.
Okay. Shoot him up. 11.
11 is not going to hit. You sort of aim, fire some laser shots. This guy's pretty deft on the bike. He's great movements, are like avoiding. So it's like he's really tough to hit. These are tough targets.
You keep moving the ship, guys. Come on.
That's kind of the idea of piloting Railgar.
Boo.
Okay.
If it's any consolation, it's so we don't die.
Parker,
Good
you're up.
okay. I'm gonna have Parker shoot at the same bike.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say like yeah. I was like during like the sort of like many updates that went into gun, there was like more guns added to gun.
Yeah.
It's a gun.
More guns on the crash, which is controlled by gun. Yeah.
Gun
so
guns.
yeah, absolutely make an attack.
I don't remember adding those.
That was me.
Railgar, you gotta tell me these things.
Oh.
Wait, you definitely told me.
Yeah, sure I did.
Just gaslighting me because I'm just so drunk. It's like, you won't remember.
It's my favorite part.
I think
That's why I took this job in the first place.
Gaslight.
Hey, Sam,
Yep.
we're shooting with like a crossbow or a launcher or something.
Yes.
Like
So yeah, you'll use just like if you have a ranged weapon, then you'll use that attack bonus.
That's an 18.
Yes, that's gonna hit. So sort of like that first shot like kind of finally connects. He's he avoided the first gun, but not the other one, and kind of it's a well placed shot. Sort of like glances off. His bike is still moving, and he is he's going to like sort of turn an angle where he can kind of get the front face. He'll back up a bit, and then like sort of turn and like gonna fire a shot at Crash. So I'll say your ship has an AC of with the upgrades. With upgrades, we'll say
Like
15. And
Dang.
Maybe like an even 30.
so I'm going to.
I have a higher armor class.
Sam.
Okay,
Sam.
yeah. He you guys have done some fantastic repairs, but you're gonna also need to repair this hit as it comes in. Just like you guys hear like the crash sort of rocks. And you guys are all kind of like shaken in place. How do you guys react to like taking this direct hit here?
Oh, are you kidding me? Son of a whore.
Oh, I spilled my Grey Goose.
Diana's going to like take a couple steps back in like a very "this is for a TV show" kind of way.
The astronaut.
Oh no, Captain! And then you just hear like a soundtrack, and you realize it's like a record that's been on in the background.
There is absolutely no reaction from the astronaut, and you can't see the reaction because
I was gonna say we wouldn't know.
no reaction.
Okay.
Light work, no reaction.
Kind of how you always are.
So
I try
yeah.
to keep my emotions in check, Captain.
What emotions?
As you guys keep moving forward, you sort of like you readjust and like get yourself alongside with the bike again, and then a group of those what seem to be like trees from far away appear, and you still really aren't sure what these things are.
Trees?
Yeah, no, they
Trees?
look like trees. It was like
On a
We get
sulfur
invaded by Trents. Sorry, Ints.
guy's named
An
Trent.
Int named Trent.
Yeah, so you're coming up on it, and after like taking this hit, you actually think you're about to hit this tree when suddenly and it's this massive thing. You get closer, and the perspective is kind of weird. This thing is like huge. It's like at least as wide as your ship, but like reaching into the sky for like hundreds of feet, and then or about 100 feet, and like as you get close to it, and there's all this sort of like rumbling and activity approaching, so it moves.
Grover, what is that thing?
Just like it's reaching up and like into the ground.
Is it living?
It is like so.
Are we still in
Yeah,
initiative?
you're still in initiative order. This is just like an event that's happening.
Grover, you're the space cow guy. What is going on? This is.
Yeah. In fact, Diana, it reaches your turn. Do you have something you want to do?
Okay, so we see space tree guys. Are they like also in bikes, or we're just saying like trees running toward us?
So it looked like like from far away, it looked like a massive tree, but it was like it's basically this huge structure that you realize it was like a living thing, like almost like a giant worm that is like has been like digging around these things that like live in like underneath the surface of the land, and it's like there's like a few of them, and like multiple of them move. Like they dip back below. It's like they were reaching up, like waiting for things, and then they you guys like hear this rumbling happening all around.
So, how far are these things from us? Would you? Are they like basically scraping up next to us?
As soon as you said it, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what are you looking at there, Em? All right, I see where your head's at.
Would you? No, I'm gonna let you say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
So you think you hear rumbling. It looks like they're below the ground right now. You don't know when they're going to appear.
Fuck.
Okay.
Just let us do the cool things.
But you said they're like worms, right? So are we
Yeah.
seeing them?
You
Or
saw it go down and disappear in reaction to something approaching it, and then like it's now sort of like coming. You guys are continuing to move forward, and they've sort of like there's this rumbling kind of alongside down in the ground where the ship is, like right below where the ship is.
Okay, so Dana's gonna be like, leaping landworms. She's gonna go, Captain, I'm. Or she's.
Sorry, leaving landworm.
You know, the
I
fact
mean,
that
that's-
she's canonically said that one other time in session, so I feel great. I feel really good.
I mean, that is what they are.
Leaping landworms. She's going to press a button and be like, Gun! Prepare the intergalactic technicolor. We need to be ready for when the landworms come back. You hear like dun 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 as like the thing in the background, like the record sort of reaches that point, and she's going to ready her action to the next time that a big landworm is seen. Gun is going to cast fairy fire on it.
Okay, nice. Okay, yeah. So you ready that action, and yeah. All right. With that, we are back to Quasar. What you doing?
Well, Quasar does not like these tree things, and is a little worried about landing the ship currently with those tree things in mind. I suppose we still have those ships on us, right? Or we have one ship on us?
Yeah, there's still a bike. Kind of, it's
There's
taken a
still a
hit,
bike,
but it's
okay.
like following alongside, and is like has put a shot into.
Right. I'll just be like, I'll just try to crash into him again and be like, you put a dent in me, I put a dent in your
You're
fucking
just
head.
okay. All right. This is yeah. You're gonna roll the hit again. I'm gonna see DC 17
And this is my
for
paladin?
not majorly damaging the ship with this move. So.
Hey guys, if it's bad, I'll use a luck.
Or I could just use a helping
That
hand.
doesn't count. It didn't go in.
Can I
No,
use
that was a
help
6.
action?
Oh.
It was a 6, so I'm gonna use a luck for that. I got 1 left. That's worse.
Gamer.
So
Help action because I'm co-piloting?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Make another roll.
Fingers crossed.
Oh no.
16.
16. Oh, thank you. Wait. Oh, 16
no, it was
total.
you said that it was 17.
Oh.
No, it was
I
total.
thought I heard. I thought it was a nat 16.
Total fucking 16, unless I get any more bonuses to
No.
my piloting.
Yeah. Astronaut, before you can realize what's happening, Quasar just like takes his part of the controls and just all the way to the side and.
At that moment, I realized that we're out of alcohol. And then just wait.
This like massive shudder in the ship as you guys feel like and you did fully ram this guy on the bike, so he is also put out of commission.
Worth it.
But Gunn is like comes in and is like, that didn't feel so good.
The fact that you're still talking means you're fine, alright?
Quasar, what the hell did you just do?
I made some dramatic maneuvers, okay? I'm a renegade. I'm not gonna apologize for it.
He just got done fixing the poor boy.
I will
This could
make
be
you apologize for this.
Problematic. This could be problematic.
Alright, guys.
realized
I'll
no
fix
more.
the damages, and I'll get y'all all a few sandwiches whenever we land to make up for it, alright? Come on.
I do not need sandwiches. You have,
Can
you
you
have,
eat?
you have never seen the astronaut eat.
I didn't think so.
Joby, it's your turn. The bike is gone, but there are still these like weird rumblings in the ground.
There's just like a red light going on in our
Yeah, can I
ship,
make,
just consistently.
Some sort of survival or nature check or something to identify these.
Yeah, and as a druid, I'll let you make a nature check using your wisdom.
Sicko mode.
Woo!
Nice.
Well,
Let's go, druid!
Okay. What am I proficient?
That's why when I saw those trees, I was like, ask the druid.
18.
18, yeah. So on 18 nature, you have actually heard about these things. So basically, there's a type of worm that that exists on Earth that like feeds almost entirely on sulfur, and so you've heard about like in more like sulfurous places that have sort of gotten like in the like past many years that people have been trying to sort of settle the solar system and like planets outside of it. They're when like different species get introduced to different things, you think it sort of goes without saying that like worms introduced to a planetoid entirely covered in sulfur would be doing quite well for themselves. You think these things are you're not sure like what their nature is when it comes to like outside things that are not like what they normally eat, but like it definitely makes sense that they're here, and you don't think they are here for any reason other than they live here and that they're part of the natural environment.
Yeah. Well then, yeah, I'll inform everyone. I'll go, well, these are just natural flora, natural fauna, no need to bother them. They're just living.
Space giganticism.
Space worms, but yeah, that too.
It's a phenomenon.
Grober, just because they're natural doesn't mean that they're safe.
They eat space goop though, not people as far as I'm aware.
Grober, I have gun
What a hole
prepared.
is that?
I have gun preparing the intergalactic technicolor against these worms. Should I cancel?
Yes, please. Yes. Well, I don't want to agitate them.
To be clear, I was preparing the guns because I am not sure what this technicolor feature is that Diana speaks of.
It's fairy fire.
Oh, that is very fair.
I was,
That's right.
it was
you
just
were
gonna be like
That's
flavoring
right,
acid
okay.
took me
fairy
just
fire.
now.
That's on me. I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
When one of the jobs is to sci-fi spells.
Okay.
That was a good way of doing
I
it.
have just a
Oh.
list of like sci-fi spells.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
God, no,
That's
down here.
fun.
Okay. Yeah. So you you end up saving the energy on the technicolor system, so like you kind of feel that this rumbling that's happening, and then another jet of fire. Actually, you guys need to avoid. Can I get a flight check from our co-captains here? I'll have you each roll this time.
Fuck.
I roll at advantage. Yeah.
oh no.
It was.
What did we-
it-
What did you
What are we
get? What
looking
did
at,
you
guys?
get?
What are we
nine?
looking at?
Should I use my last luck
You
point?
take this away from our table.
Should I use my last luck point on this?
Can I do
What was your roll?
How bad? It was a nat 1. How bad will this be? How bad will this be if I don't use a luck?
You chose to crash the ship into the other bike.
Does this count?
I did.
Does,
But like how bad is it gonna be? Like we're all gonna be fine. The ship's gonna be crash bad, or like the total shit bad.
does this count as a saving throw?
I'll say for purposes of this, it would be a dexterity saving throw that you're adding like as a flight check here, so you can.
Incredible.
Fine,
I
okay?
the astronaut
It's
goes
fine.
into a
It's not
rage.
sure. No, it's okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll allow that. Is that going to give you like advantage on the
it
save?
gains advantage.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you explain the use of rage to do that. That's
All right,
fantastic.
incredible. The astronaut goes stock still. Says, Captain, do not interfere. Handles. Damn it!
Bro.
No!
Bro.
We gotta stop.
I
We-
will
Tarnishing our
I will say
reputation.
that I have been getting a lot of.
I
nat ones on
snapped the
this dice.
steering wheel. It was a 5.
I have been getting a lot of nat 1s on this dice, but I got a nat 20. So I could. Should I use my final luck point for this?
No, you hear the like record go. It's skipping. It's like dun 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 dun.
Do you have another luck point?
I have one more left.
That's up to you, man.
Fucking hell! Please don't be
okay,
one.
yeah.
I'm gonna use it. I'm terrified.
Taking this hit would make it really difficult to get to the settlement.
Well, I really want to get to this.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, give me some love. Just throw some luck on
And we're
there.
using this
Come on.
one.
Yes,
Die.
it's got me a nat 20 earlier.
I can give you my dice that hasn't rolled below an 18 the entire session.
I don't.
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say,
No.
same.
No, we gotta
Listen,
commit, we gotta commit.
Alex. I appreciate you, but I have to do this. I have to.
Here's
do
the thing,
this.
Grober. Your turn was still making an ability check, right?
Yes,
Um,
that's all I did.
You want to throw some guidance?
Yeah, I'll
as
happily
well?
throw some
Yeah.
I fucking love you, Alex.
Alex,
Oh my
I
gosh.
love you.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Druid Flipper.
I know we just met today, but we're already gonna be good friends.
Oh, I'm a bard. Sorry.
Leap and landworms.
Leap and landworms.
What was
This
it,
sure
Jack?
is a plot twist.
What was it,
Jack?
Jack?
Jack.
Answer. Answer.
Did you add your D4?
What
I don't want to answer.
What the hell? Leaping
I
land?
don't want to
Was it a
answer.
nat 1?
No, stop.
It was a nat 1. I got 2 nat
Jail that dice. Get rid of it.
No!
Dice jail.
There's no. All dice are dice, okay? It's luck. I just have really bad luck.
Dice jail.
Leaping
Jesus
landworms. He's an alcoholic.
No, Eric, I don't need more dice. I'm fine. Thank you though.
Why
You're
didn't
awesome.
I take guidance as a
No,
cantrip?
to be fully transparent to the audience, I was like, "There's going to be a real combat, and I'm going to need all the inspiration I can get."
Wait,
is
no,
gonna
but
be
this,
like a
but
passing
this,
thing.
but the guidance though. The guidance though.
I feel like
But the guidance though. That's a 4. So.
well, we got a 5 and a 4, and now I feel like because I went to a rage, would it be fair to say that now the steering wheel is just cracked?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's like so.
So I've already used
Despite
all my luck.
all of your best efforts,
Yeah.
this the sort of clashing heads at the at the steering console here have really done you guys in, and you guys all sort of let's see, who here actually strapped themselves in? Who is their seatbelt on?
There's no way.
Absolutely.
There's no way I did. There's no possible way that I strapped my. I just
going-
just being logically, I didn't. I definitely didn't.
I do the fucking seat arm over
like a mom, yeah,
the fucking
exactly.
mom arm.
No, Sam. Since
My heart skips a beat.
the intergalactic
never been-
technicolor was called off by oh my gosh, I have nameless. Since the technicolor was called off by Grober, is it fair to say that Diana could have used an action at this point now to try and cast mending by using as much gaff tape as humanly possible?
I'm sorry.
You can absolutely do that after the ship has crashed.
Amazing, she'll do that.
Gaff tape.
Yeah, no, I will.
I flavored
You have your actor's toolbox with you.
No,
You got a
she
little bit of gaff tape. You know, you got some makeup.
So, Crash begins sort of like listing very much to the side. You guys realize you are coming in for a bit of a crash landing here. There is
we might have.
normal
We
landing.
probably should have given this ship a
Quasar-
different name. We kind of put this in the universe.
Quasar.
said-
As you were not strapped in, make a dexterity saving throw.
Can it be with advantage since I did the intergalactic?
No, I don't need.
warm-up? I'm
I don't need
sorry.
advantage. I'm fine. I don't need advantage.
Stop
I'll
with
be
that
okay.
die. That die is
like,
evil.
This die is just
to
as
be
cursed
honest,
as I
Nico,
am.
he
Alright, it's
deserves
fine.
Yeah, this is on it.
12.
12 total.
Oh wait, a dexterity saving
Dexterity save, yeah.
throw? 4. Wait, yeah. So, 6. So 10.
Yeah.
don't just say yeah.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah. All right. Just going to you. It's not that much. It's just 6 bludgeoning damage as you get ping ponged in the cockpit a little bit. Just like basically a fall damage worth.
Yeah. It's going up and down
Yeah.
again.
So
Bruised tailbone.
this headache reminds you of like some of the worst hangovers you've had.
I have 26 health.
All right. Yes. So the ship kind of comes in for you guys. Let's get one last flight check as you guys do your best efforts to
You got this, the
land-
astronaut.
to land
Maybe
to
I'll
give the ship a nicer
You
landing.
got. You got. No. I don't believe in that. Okay, it's a die. It's a die.
I was cockeyed. 16.
16, fantastic. Yeah. Like with. With the help of Gun and what's left of the console, you guys managed to like keep the ship upright so that when you kind of hit the sulfur surface, it's like kind of on this like sandy material, and you guys just kind of. You are still a ways out from the settlement. You are stuck on the ground you guys are going to have to figure out a way out of here, or like a way to make the rest of the journey. And that is where we're going to take our break.